Did you ever have something you held so dear to your heart, a creation of yours that you put so much passion and creativity into, but it was locked hostage by someone or something that had no interest in your creation, but they held on to it anyway, just because they can? Well, it seems that was the situation and is the situation between American McGee and EA over the American McGee's Alice IP. McGee held on to his creation for so long until he couldn't hold on any longer, and EA basically just wore him out to the point of him finally giving up on years and years and years of trying to make this creation possible. And I'm starting to think it was EA's plan all along. First, if you're not aware, American McGee was working on a third installment of his Alice series, Alice Asylum. I mean, for God knows how long, depending on when you see this video. He shared his progress, designs, art, you name it, his whole journey as it went. He did live streams talking about this and that, merchandise, a whole slew of stuff. But there was always the one thing that we all kind of knew, well, most of us did, that was gonna, make this kind of a problem or make the game irrelevant and not be able to happen. And it was Electronic Arts. I mean, let's be honest, we all know how they operate and what they do to studios. Come on, we can go down the list of all the studios they crushed. But they always hold on to those IPs, don't they? Greedy bastards. So, after recently McGee compiled and proposed this 414-page Alice Bible, along with a production plan, clear vision of the entire production schedule, budget, team, design, everything to propose to EA, and of course, they just rejected it with some bullshit line stating they ultimately decided to pass on the project based on the internal analysis of the IP, market conditions, and details of the production proposal. Like, what? IP, market conditions? Come on, EA, knock it off. That's bullshit. On the question of licensing, they replied that Alice is an important part of EA's overall game catalog, and selling or licensing it isn't something they're prepared to do right now. We're all shocked at that, EA, right? Now, we probably know what they're going to do with that. And that was probably their plan all along. Let McGee hang out to dry for however long until he finally gave up. He's going to get to the point where he worked his ass off, did all this shit, him and his team. He gets to a point, comes with a proposal with some kind of detailed structure of how the game could be made, and they're just going to slam the door in his face, and that's really going to just make him quit, which he basically did. And what they're going to do is they're going to just give it to one of their other studios now. I guarantee you're going to see this game pop up from one of their other studios because they own the IP. McGee said his team basically exhausted every option for getting a new Alice IP game made, and he's basically done, not just with the project, but with game development in general. And I don't blame him, dude. Seriously, you put all your time into something, and it's like, what are you gonna do when you got these animals holding the key to the vault that has your creation held hostage? But you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. You can't sue them. You can't do anything because that's it. And that's why, I mean, it happens in the music industry. It happens in all this entertainment bullshit. It's all these massive monsters, publishers and studio, like they're savages. They're thieves and savages, and they just take the creations, buy it because they have the money and it seems enticing at the time, and that's what you need to get your thing going. But they own it, and they'll tell you what they want you to do with it, or if you could have it or not. It's your toy, but I tell you when you can play with it. But McGee said, if someone does manage to convince EA to make Asylum, I would make it clear that, from this point forward, I have no desire to be involved with that or any other Alice-related development. He said, my involvement with Alice is also at an end. Going forward, I will focus on my family and our family business at Mysterious. You know what? Hey, man. American, dude, I don't blame you, brother. And, I hope somewhere along the lines you don't give up on creating things, dude, because you definitely have a unique perspective on things. And it shouldn't be, your talents shouldn't be forgotten. The stuff that you showed all of us over these years. You ain't gonna see this video, but I'm saying it anyway, in case he does. But, hopefully sometime, even if it's 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you come back with something or anything at this point. and just show these assholes what you got, man. You know, he definitely didn't deserve it. The team didn't deserve it. All these people that worked hard on this franchise, you know, these companies like EA, they're going to just keep doing this shit. They always have. They always will. That's how they operate. And they don't care. When it comes down to it, they don't care. They can care less. You know, they'll go ahead and make another. They'll go ahead and make another Battlefield game. That'll be great. That'll be great. And you know, I started to have a little bit of hope, maybe, because now EA is pushing out some single-player titles that had some success. I mean, if you look at Dead Space and you look at, you know, hopefully if BioWare don't put out any stinkers, if they make the next Dragon Age and the next Mass Effect pretty decent, and that other game, Immortals of Avenum or whatever, that looks pretty badass. Like, ooh, now's the chance. You know, this would be a good opportunity, you know, if they start turning this shit around. But I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I'm sure it's all business, and whatever their reasons are their reasons, but I don't get it. I don't know. Keep playing the games, man. All right, keep them alive. Keep it out there. Keep it moving. You know, don't let them die. Don't let all these games die that, you know, these publishers squash and throw away. Well, hey, thanks again. I'll leave a link to his blog post down there if you want to check it out and read it for yourself if you didn't see it. And keep the games alive. If you want to check any of them out, I'll put links below. I got playthroughs. Just played through the first Alice again, and I'm going to be doing a live stream of Madness Returns, and I'll have those down there too. Might not be there yet when you see this video, but they will be there eventually. So you might see the video later, and it'll be there. Don't worry about it. That's about it. Hey man, hope for the best. Do what you can. We all appreciate you. Alright? Oh. Take it easy. Now, ain't you a damn champ for making it through the whole video. Whoever you may be. But, appreciate it. And if, you ain't doing nothing, check something else out. There's stuff going on around here. Here, there. Do your thing. I don't know what it is. But, do it up. Alright? That's it.